Hi folks, how you doing? Now this is Lloyd of Lloyd Cannon's Art World. Thanks for tuning in. Now I thought I'd just give you a little update on my skull painting. Well, in the previous videos I showed you how we're going to be working on these lines here, and then adding washes of colour on top of that, and then highlighting again, building up this effect. Now I spent all day yesterday working on this and all night. Like I said, it really is time consuming. If you want to do something like this, you've got to be prepared to put the time in. And you're not going to do it in one go. And if it does do your head in, put it away and put it back for the next time. But the main reason why I'm making this little video is because Anne Green has asked, what tools do I use? So I'm going to show you what tools I use for making this painting and for the other paintings that we're going to be doing. Right then, so at the moment I'm just in my art studio and here we are. So these are the paints and the brushes that I've been using. Now I don't endorse any products, but these are the ones that I tend to like using. Now I use the, what are they? Daler Rowney System 3. I've got a Mars Black, Turquoise, Process Magenta, is that right? Now I love my fluorescent colours, so you want to get yourself some fluorescent pinks, fluorescent oranges, fluorescent greens, fluorescent yellows, titanium white. What else have we got? Yeah, so at the moment I'm kind of out of white paint, so I'm using this Winsor Newton, which is our titanium white. Now I prefer using these, that, you know, each to their own, but it's just something that I've got used to, and I think they're really good. So, and the brushes that I use, well, working on this skull painting at the moment, I'm only really using that like 3 brushes really. The whole thing I'm using with 3 brushes. So I'm applying my pencil lines. I'm taking this one here and I'm doing my fine line work with these. Now remember, when you're doing your line work, it's all about the consistency of the paint. So if you just get a blob of paint and stick it on your palette, stick your brush in, it's not going to smooth. It's not going to go smoothly. So you gotta water it down, and that is the key element in a lot of the things that I do is the thickness that you use your paint. So if you're doing your line work, you want to get it nice and watery, and it will flow nicely. If it's too thick, it's just going to clump up and you're going to really struggle. Now the only thing about doing thin layers is the fact that you're going to want to put more than one layer down, but once you've put the first line down, it sets and it gives you a guide ready for the next one. But yeah, these are basically the brushes that I use. Now you want to get yourself a little selection of little small tiny little brushes. Fan brushes are amazing. Now you want to get yourself a fan brush. I'm not using that in this painting, but the other paintings that we're doing, we're going to be showing you all the things that you can do with the fan brush. They are really helpful. And you got these medium sized brushes here, these ones with the square ends. These are great for applying the paint, and after a while when you start rubbing them, they turn like this. See, this started off as a brush like this, and after time you can end up with little brushes like this. Now this is great. So as you start painting more, you're going to be wearing your brushes down, but don't throw them away, because you actually utilise them. Like this one here, I use this as a great one for just rubbing in. So it's absolutely fantastic. So you want to also get yourself, for the next paint I do, you want to get yourself at least one, like a 2-inch brush like that, which you're going to use for getting a colour on with the skies, and that I will show you how to do that. Now, as you can see with this hexagon painting now, it's covered in hexagons. Now I used to make my own little stencils by usually tracing something off a TV screen and making my stencils from that, but looking around my local hobby craft shop, I managed to find these. All these little hexagons. Now they come in various shapes and sizes, but regarding the art that I'm doing, you can want to get yourself some of these. Now it says sew easy, so it's something to do with sewing. Some of you might actually know what this is, and if you do know, you know, let me know, because I ain't got a clue. All I know is that they are perfect hexagon shapes. Now you can get these, I've seen these in a couple of craft shops, so they are available, and these are handy. So where are we at? Okay, like for instance here, now I've numbered mine, so I know they are. See that there? Perfect. Now I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to draw around it in pencil. Put it away. Got your pencil line. Now I've got some already drawn out, which you actually can't see, but I'm going to be working on those today. But the idea that I'm going for is I want this as a complete like matrix look. So, like I said, it's going to take time, but it's going to be really, really good. But it's just a pity that I've started my YouTube channel halfway through this painting. So once I've done this one, I'm going to be doing another one using multicolours. And I'm going to be going through that step by step and showing you how to do it. It's actually easier than you think, but you just got to be willing to put the time in. Now this is a canvas which is quite big. It's 1.2 metres by 1 metre. So this is quite a large piece to do, and especially when you're doing detailed work like this. So I mean, I would advise you getting yourself a small canvas first and working on that. So yeah, so tune into the next one. I'm going to be doing a 30-minute live painting at some point soon. I just got to get my ass in gear and get things ready. Well, I'm going to be showing you various techniques, but at the moment it's all about this one. Now I also have been asked, how do you get your eyes the same? Well, the trick is that I just worried about the one eye. Now I'm going to show you how I did that. But the idea is, if you just worry about the one eye and get that how you want, you can actually put tracing paper on top of that, trace it, flip it, pop underneath a bit of carbon copy paper and add that on identical using tracing paper and just flipping it. So, but I'm going to show you how that's done. So I hope that this has been a little bit helpful for you, Anne. You know, like I said, these are the paints. Now I like these paints because of the range of colour. Now, as you know, my work is quite psychedelic and bright. That allows you to make colours like this, which is basically the same process like here, where I started off with a black background and I've done all my line work, and then I've just, once you've got your line work on, just slap the colours on. But I'm going to be showing you how we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a nice one of those, but multi-colours, and I really, really look forward to doing that. So yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in. This is just the beginning at the moment, so my videos are going to be a little bit sketchy, but I'm actually getting some new apps and stuff, and I'm going to be trying video editing and that. So, but if you could like and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing, and hopefully we can build up something, and then I can teach you some of this stuff, because you know, a lot of people, you're going to think that this is way out your league, but I tell you what, it's actually not. And the secret is the amount of time that you've got willing to put into it. And there we go. So there we are, folks. You have yourselves a great day, and tune in next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, folks. Bye for now.